They call you a stargazer, eyes bolted to the top of your skull, pointed straight up, like you spend your life watching the sky. You spend your life buried alive in cold sand, face up, watching a bright surface you will never, ever reach. And the one day you finally lunge for something, that's the day it kills you. But we'll get there. Your mother dumps her eggs on the seafloor, and they float up, all the way to the surface, into the sun. You hatch in open water the size of a grain of rice, surrounded by 10,000 siblings. And everything up here wants to eat all of you. A sea nettle drifts through, a jellyfish trailing stingers like wet thread. It doesn't chase, it doesn't need to. Your siblings swim into it, and it digests them alive. 20 gone in a breath. You're starving, and there's only one thing up here small enough to eat. Each other. So you do. You swallow the hatchling next to you, your own brother, whole, day one of your life, and you're already a cannibal. It's the only reason you're not dead. Then a pack of young bluefish rips through the swarm like a buzzsaw, and the water turns to blood. Thousands of your siblings gone in seconds. Out of 10,000 eggs, almost none of you will ever touch the bottom alive. You plan to be one of the almost none. You don't wait your turn, you drop. Out of the light, into the dark, and on the way down, your body starts rebuilding itself into a weapon. It begins with your eyes. They're on the sides of your head right now, like a normal fish. Then they start to crawl. You feel them dragging up across your skull, slow over days, until both eyes lock onto the very top of your head, aimed at the sky. That's not even the part that matters. Behind your eyes, the muscles that used to move them are being ripped out and rewired, layer by layer. 200 sheets of living tissue stacked like a battery. Your eye sockets are becoming a power plant. You're going to fire lightning out of your own face. And here's the twist. You won't feel a thing. Every other electric animal in the ocean can sense electricity, read it, hunt with it. You're the only kind that builds the weapon and is totally blind to it. You can't aim it. You can't feel it. You just blast it and pray. You hit the bottom. The dark swallows you. You will never see the sun again. Welcome home. You touch the sand and vanish. Your fins beat like shovels. Sand erupts in a cloud around you. You shove yourself down, deeper, until there's nothing left but 2 marble eyes and a slot of a mouth. 2 seconds, start to finish, gone. You should choke down there. You don't. Tiny combs line your lips and lock shut like a filter. Water slips through, sand stays out. You can lie buried for days and breathe the whole time. So you wait, face up, watching the light. A silver side drifts overhead, a little needle of a fish. It has no idea the ground is alive. You don't stalk it. You detonate. You blow straight up out of the sand. Your mouth snaps open into a vacuum, and the fish is gone, sucked down whole before its body even registers the hit. You drop, rebury, reset. You're not the sad thing staring at the sky. You're the landmine it's swimming over, and you never stop eating. Anything that fits goes down. A lot that barely fits goes down too. You don't pick. You don't pass. You strike at everything every time. Hold that thought. But you've got 2 weapons you haven't touched yet, and you're about to need them both. A cow nose ray comes flapping across the flats, plowing up the bottom for buried clams. Wingtips, churning sand, mouth grinding through everything it finds. It finds you. You can't run. You can't dig fast enough. A wall of muscle is dropping straight onto your head. This is the end. So you pull the trigger. 50 volts blast out of your eye sockets and slam into the ray's face. Its whole body seizes. It flips, convulses, and rockets off into the murk, twitching the entire way out. You never moved an inch. You just electrocuted a predator from inside your own grave and went right back to staring at the sky. And electricity is the nice weapon. Behind your gills sit 2 spines, loaded with venom. If the shock doesn't do it, you stab. Poison in the wound. Whatever touched you goes down screaming. Lightning and venom in one buried body. You're one of the only animals on the entire planet that's both. Nothing down here can touch you, which is exactly what makes the way you die almost funny, because none of it gets you anywhere. You're the most dangerous thing in the sand, and your whole life is one move on a loop. Lie still, stare up, wait. You can't chase, you can't roam, you can't even feed yourself unless the ocean floats a meal over your mouth. A loaded gun. Buried in the dirt, begging the sky for lunch. Some weeks, nothing swims over at all. So you don't eat. You can't go looking. You just lie there, getting hungrier, staring up at a whole surface full of fish you're not allowed to reach, waiting for one stupid little one to wander down and make one stupid mistake. You watch the light come up. You watch it die. You watch a world hanging right above your face, close enough to see, impossible to reach. For years. Spring. Time to breed. No mate. No partner. You leak your cells into the current and let it carry them off. And your eggs do the one thing you never can. They rise, up off the bottom, up through the dark, up into the bright water you haven't touched since the day you hatched. Your kids get the sunlight, you get the sand, they float up, you stay buried. You'll never meet a single one of them. You make life, and life drifts straight up and away from you, to the one place you're locked out of forever. Years pass, you're the biggest you've ever been. You've swallowed thousands of fish and never once missed. You've won. Nothing in this ocean can kill you. So the ocean lets your own mouth do it. A fish drifts over you, a bluefish, fat, muscular, half as long as your whole body, too big. Every instinct says, leave it. You've never left anything in your life. You blow up out of the sand and clamp down, and it sticks. Half the fish is down your throat. Half of it is still out, thrashing, kicking, tearing at the water, and it will not go down, and it will not come back up. Your jaws are wedged open around it. Your throat is sealed, shut behind it. You can't breathe. You thrash. You roll. You drag yourself clean out of the sand for the first time in years, whipping your body to shake it loose. It doesn't budge. The bluefish won't quit either. It kicks and twists halfway down your gullet, and every second it's wedged in, there's a second you can't pull a drop of water through your gills. Your body starts to scream for air, so you reach for the arsenal. You fire the lightning. Nothing. The fish is already inside you. You twist for the venom spines. Nothing. You can't stab your own throat. 50 volts. 2 poison spears. The weapons that turned away sharks and rays for your whole life, and not one of them can move a single fish 3 inches. You suffocate right there, half out of your grave.
The water outside has 15% of the oxygen it should. 43 siblings are already dead inside their shells, suffocated before they could push through. You barely make it out. Your father is 3 feet above you, gulping air through holes in his head. 38 days without eating. His body is consuming itself to guard you. He doesn't see the Eurypterid coming. 3 feet of armored predator, claws built for crushing. It grabs your nearest sibling's egg, crushes it, starts feeding. Your father dives, charges. The Eurypterid's claw catches his side and rips. And then your father does something that will haunt you. He surfaces, gasps, and swims away, into deeper water, where there's oxygen. He just abandoned you. You're 9 inches long, stuck in suffocating water, with fins full of arm bones you don't know how to use yet, and a neck that moves independently from your body. The first neck in vertebrate history, which makes you slower than every other fish in this stream. Then a shadow rises from below, 10 feet long, fangs like daggers, Hyneria. Your father's blood in the water brought it straight to you. You dive, slam into mud. Your heavy fins hit first, and hold. You're not swimming, you're propped up. You push forward. You're not swimming to safety, you're crawling. 20 feet takes 4 minutes. Any normal fish does it in 2 seconds. The Hyneria waits in the deeper channel ahead, its jaws open wide. You do something it doesn't expect. Your head turns. Separate from your body, the first neck in history. You snap sideways, not forward like a fish, and bite its face. Not hard enough to hurt, just enough to surprise. It flinches. You dive between 2 rocks, wedge yourself in. The Hyneria's eye appears, bigger than your head, stares at you, then swims away. You're alone. Your father's other 43 babies are dead. You have arm bones inside fins, a neck that makes you slower than every other fish, and lungs that barely work next to gills that work worse. Skip forward 3 months. You're 2 feet long and the math doesn't work. Your body runs 2 breathing systems, gills for water, lungs for air. Both cost energy that normal fish don't waste. You need 12 small fish daily just to stay alive. You catch 8. You're starving slowly. You spot prey, a fish near some plants. You swim toward it. It sees you from 30 feet away. You're not sleek anymore. You're a brick with fins. It darts away before you get close. You surface, gulp air, dive. The switch takes energy. Everything takes energy. That night the oxygen crashes. Plants stop making it after dark. Rotting stuff uses what's left. Fish are dying. 3 float past you, mouths open, dead. Your lungs keep you alive. Barely. You spend the whole night at the surface, gulping air every 30 seconds. By morning, you're exhausted. You burned more energy surviving than you got from yesterday's food. Skip forward 6 months. You're 3 feet long. You've learned to prop yourself in shallow water and wait. Ambush hunting. The only way that works. You're stationed in 2 feet of water when you feel it. Something's wrong. Inside you, your belly starts cramping, hard. You look down and see movement under your skin. Something's shifting inside your body. Then the pain hits. Your insides are changing. You don't know it yet, but you're becoming female. Your species doesn't pick gender at birth. The water temperature, the stress, the hormones, they're rewriting your body right now. You double over, your belly swells, organs moving, rebuilding. That's when you smell it. Blood, close. You look up. Another Tiktaalik, 5 feet long, twice your size. It's staring at you. Not like competition, like food. Your body is pumping out hormones into the water. Chemical signals saying weak, changing, vulnerable. The big Tiktaalik charges. You push off with your fins, but your body won't respond right. Everything's wrong inside. You tumble sideways. Its jaws snap, miss by inches. You slam into rocks, wedge yourself in a gap. The big one's face appears. Jaws probe the opening. You're trapped. For 20 minutes, it tries to reach you. Your body keeps cramping, changing, hurting. Then something else appears behind the big Tiktaalik. Another one, 6 feet, bigger. The 5-footer turns to face it. They stare at each other. Then the 6-footer attacks the 5-footer. Jaws lock onto its neck. They thrash. Blood everywhere. You watch 2 of your own species trying to kill each other 3 feet from your hiding spot. The 6-footer wins, tears the 5-footer's throat. It floats. Dead. Then the 6-footer starts eating it. Right there, tearing chunks off another Tiktaalik. You just learned something horrible. Your species eats each other. The shallows you thought were safe from big predators? They're filled with bigger Tiktaaliks hunting smaller ones. The 6-footer finishes feeding, swims away. You stay hidden until dark. Your body finally stops cramping. The change is done. You're female now. You don't know it yet, but that just made everything worse. Skip forward 1 year. You're 5 feet long, full adult. Your body is different now, heavier, slower. You haven't eaten in 4 days. You're propped in your usual spot when you see movement. A millipede, 6 inches long, crawling on the bank. You push up, break the surface, snap sideways, catch it. 70 calories. You need 800 daily. Then the water starts dropping. Dry season. The pool was 3 feet deep this morning. Now it's 18 inches. By afternoon, it's 12 inches. You try to crawl toward deeper water, but your body won't work right. Your back legs can't push hard enough. Your pelvis isn't connected to your spine, can't transfer force. Moving on land is a nightmare. You make 15 feet in 2 hours. The deep channel is 300 feet away. The sun is cooking you. Your skin is drying. Another Tiktaalik is trying to crawl the same direction. Smaller than you. It collapses after 10 feet. Stops moving. A young Hyneria appears in the shrinking pool. 5 feet long. Trapped with you. It thrashes, looking for deep water. There isn't any. The movement burns oxygen fast. You stay still. Let your lungs do the work. The Hyneria's gills slow. Stop. After 30 minutes it's dead. Drowned in 6 inches of water. That night, tiny bit of rain. The pool rises to 8 inches. Barely enough. You push toward the channel. Takes all night. You make it. Deep water feels like life. You dive. Your gills pull oxygen. Your lungs rest. The smaller Tiktaalik didn't make it. You pass its body at sunrise, covered in scavengers. Skip forward 8 months. You're 6 feet now. You've claimed a spot where 3 streams meet. Good for hunting. You spend 18 hours daily here, propped on your fins, neck scanning. Small fish approach. You get ready to strike. The water goes dark, huge shadow above. You look up. That neck lets you see. A 4-foot predator hangs there, not moving, just watching. Then its head shakes. Fast, side to side. You don't know what that means. Something slides from rocks behind you. Another predator, 6 feet. Jaws that could swallow your head whole. They're hunting together. The one above called the one below. The big one charges. You push off hard with your fins, launch sideways. Its jaws snap where you were. The one above dives to cut you off. You twist your neck, change direction, your body can't keep up. You tumble like a thrown brick, slam into rocks. Your fins catch. You shoot into a crack barely big enough. The big one's face appears. Jaws probe inside. Can't reach. They take turns for 30 minutes. One tries while the other waits, trading off, working as a team. Finally, they leave. You stay in that crack for 6 hours, too scared to move. When you come out, it's sunset. You haven't eaten in 2 days. You prop in your spot, wait for prey. Nothing comes. You sleep hungry. Again. Skip forward to your final year. You're 7 now. Ancient. For Tiktaalik. Your body is covered in scars. Then you feel it. The urge. Hard. Unstoppable. You need to mate. You find a male, smaller than you. You release eggs in shallow water, hundreds of them, orange, sticky. They attach to rocks. The male releases sperm. The eggs turn fertilized. Then he does something that makes your blood run cold. He doesn't leave. He props himself next to the eggs, right where you were about to position yourself. You try to push him away. He won't move. You're female. You're supposed to lay eggs and leave. Males guard them, but something in your body is still changing. Hormones shifting, the stress, the starvation. Something's breaking your biology. You feel the urge to guard. As strong as the urge to mate was, your body is forcing you to do the male's job. You prop yourself next to the eggs, right beside the male, both of you guarding. This isn't normal. This isn't how your species works. Day 1, you don't eat, can't leave. The eggs need oxygen. You wave your fins constantly, push fresh water over them. Day 3, a crab tries to eat the eggs. You and the male fight it off together. Day 5, your stomach is empty, burning. The male looks worse. Day 10, you've lost weight you can't afford to lose. The male is barely moving. Day 15, the male stops waving his fins, just props there, barely alive. Day 20, the male is dead, still propped up, his body is eating itself. Day 25, you can't feel your fins anymore. You're running on nothing, your muscles are gone, your body consumed them. Day 30, you're aware you're dying, you can think it, know it, can't stop it. Day 35, the eggs hatch, tiny tiktaalics with fin bones they can't use yet push into the water. Your program is complete. Day 36. You try to release your fins. They won't move. The muscles are gone. You're locked in guarding position. Can't swim away. Day 37. Still alive. Still aware. Can't move. A glass shrimp finds you. Starts eating your fins while you watch. You can feel every bite. Can't stop it. This is how you die. Not because a predator caught you, because your own biology broke. You survived 10-foot predators, oxygen crashes, coordinated hunts, and dry seasons. Then your hormones forced you to guard eggs while your body ate itself from the inside out. 375 million years later, scientists pull you from Arctic stone and call you a missing link. They study your neck, your arm fins, your lungs. What they don't say in museums, every upgrade was a curse. Your neck made you slower, your arm bones made swimming worse, your lungs cost more than they gave. You didn't conquer 2 worlds, you failed at both and got trapped between them. There's an animal with an even worse life. That's next.